SAF, and before that, Myanmar. It seems that tournaments have come fast and furious. Salam alaikum. Good afternoon, everybody, ladies, gentlemen. It doesn't seem like 2 minutes ago since we were here. We're actually here and talking about SAF, and before that, Myanmar. It seems that tournaments have come fast and furious, which has been a good thing. But really, I'm very, very conscious of burnout. Like I said previously, we've had 3 programs really running within one, and we've been sort of facilitating the under-20s in our preparation when we went to Jordan, when we've been in UAE, when we've come back and we've gone to Myanmar. So we've really had a strong nucleus of an under-20 representation at every age group, which in my opinion is really, really important. I do honestly feel that in this modern day era, teams have all got a little bit stronger and a bit more smarter and savvy. I look around this sort of, not just, from an Asian perspective, but just globally, and you look at the recent sort of the impact a lot of teams had in the recent Euros, the ladies Euros. A lot of teams really, come from nowhere. So, I'm very, very mindful of taking each game as it comes. And I know it's an old cliche, but I think the most important thing from our perspective is to try and, gain as much information as we possibly can. Very, very difficult to get information on under 20s because teams are evolving, federations, associations are evolving, 17s become 20s. The rules with the 17s and the 20s, you can't take 17s and play in 20s. So you've really got to have a strong nucleus of an under 20 program. Games the first game, I know we've got 3 games. First game's against Laos, and then we play Timor-Leste, and then obviously we have a game against Korea. South Korea, in my opinion, are probably one of the best teams I've seen in this region. Their under-17s got the semi-finals last year, the World Cup, and their under-17s will become obviously their under-20s this time round. So they're very, very talented group of players, very workmanlike, very fit, very strong. But like I said, our first priority is Laos, and we will be ready and we'll be fit and ready to go. We'll have a bit of a rain check probably when we arrive in Laos regarding injuries. But other than that, we've got a clean bill of health. Yeah, I do. Like I said, and I think I've been consistent all the way through. Even when I first took this job, is that I was going to use it as a grounding, as a base to create a platform for the under-20s, the younger players to come through and show what they can do, and they've not disappointed. They've done extremely well, and that will continue to be the theme, the common theme moving forwards. You'll see more young players come through. I mean, this morning at 5 o'clock we were training at Bushandara while many of you are still in the land of Nod, snoring away. We have a really exciting group of under-17s as well coming through. So whilst I'm here, I will always blood youngsters, give them an opportunity, and develop them for the senior national team, because that is the way forwards. You talking about the under-20s or the senior national team? I just really believe it's a great opportunity for. I just think you've got to embrace competitions like this on AFC level. AFC is a jump up. It's a step up from, and that's not being disrespectful, because I thought SAF, I thought Nepal, they've got a good conveyor belt of players coming through. It's like a shot in the dark. You just don't know what you're going to be, because you can't do any historical research on under 20s. It's very, very difficult. unless you go back and really sort of start looking into the history of the under-17s, you know, because the 17s become 20s or 16s become 19s. It depends how you work it here, but I just take each game as it comes, and we have a way of playing. It's a clear identity of actually how we play. It's not a philosophy, because like I said, I'm not really into philosophies. I think they're a bit wishy-washy. They come in, go. You know, we can all talk about playing tiki-taki football and blah blah blah, and really you've got to put that in, bring that to reality. And I think I've been very consistent and honest with my approach to how we want to play the game, and that's how I want to entertain. And I'm quite happy to give young players an opportunity to play. To answer your question in a nutshell, do I think you just never know? It's a one-off. You know, if we can get to 6, if we can get, you know, 6 points, I don't want to tempt fate, but if we can actually, the most important thing is to win your first game, and if we can do that, and then it sets it up moving forwards. But South Korea are a really, really good team, really good team. A lot of funding, play a lot of high-profile games. There'll be a tough nut. It'll be a really, really tough game, but we'll be organised and we'll have a go.